Reading with Val.
Hi guys, my name is Valerie. Have you ever felt like someone in one period of your life has not understood you? Well, that's how Melody feels. Melody has a disability that doesn't allow her to talk, walk, and do a lot of things that other people can do. The book I'm going to be reviewing to you today is Out of My Mind. It is by Sharon M. Draper, and it is a realistic fiction book. I would rate this book a 10 out of 10. In this book, Melody, like I said before, has a disability. And she goes around in a wheelchair, and she can't talk at all. And so she's very different already from the other kids at her school. She lives with her mom, her dad, and less than halfway into the book, she has a younger sister. Melody is actually super duper smart. She's the smartest in her grade, in her school probably. And that's because she remembers a lot of things from TV shows. Like she would remember all the phrases in a movie, and she's just she has a lot of skills and she's super talented, but nobody knows that about her. She's really underestimated, and nobody actually knows what is going on in her brain because she can't talk, so she can't communicate with others, talking wise, but she can hear. She can smell, she can see things, and she is very capable of doing what others can in terms of knowledge. And Melly communicates with her family by pointing to words on this word board that she has, and she'd point to some words, and they're very simple words like learn or eat or thank you. But a few chapters into the book, she gets a really high-tech kind of computer thing that allows her to sort of talk. And what I mean by that is she types in some words and then the computer talks for her. She's super excited to have this thing. She can actually communicate how the kids at her school communicate. That's kind of the turning point for her. That's when people actually realize, wow, she's really smart and really nice and friendly too. I think that's when something sparks for Melody. She was really kind of open-minded about how she kind of needs to act and how she did act. And so she got on a team that is super smart in her school, and so she got on it. And basically, it's kind of from each school, there's a team. They kind of compete with facts. It's kind of like trivia, and she's on that team. And if it's a really big deal, if they get to kind of the championships, then they get to be on a lot of famous TV shows, and it's more special this year because Melody is on the team, and a lot of people want to know about Melody. Reporters come to her, and newspaper people who work for the newspaper and TV shows come to her. So she is super, I would say, well known at this point. There are a lot of challenges for her. And read on to find out what happened to Melody and how her journey ends. My favorite character in this book is Melody because, well, when you look at someone who has a disability, your brain kind of automatically tells you that they have less knowledge than you, or they're not capable of doing the things that you're doing. It is definitely a really bad stereotype to assume or make an assumption that people who have disabilities are less intelligent than you. And I think that's what happened with the teachers, the doctors, the kids at Melody's school. And I think that she's really underestimated, and nobody actually knows what is going on in her brain. Besides being smart, she is super kind and caring of her family too. She's actually really funny and really nice to her classmates and even the people who who are mean to her. So this book is really touching, and my classmates and I were talking about it this past week, and we were saying like, oh, have you read Out of My Mind? It's like amazing, and it made me cry and stuff like that, and it did make me cry. I think it's because that, well, really sad things happen to Melody throughout this book, and I feel like just because people underestimate her because of how she looks and what she can't do is a really big problem. This is one of the books about differences and being who you are and not being ashamed. I would recommend this book to kids between the ages 9 through 12. This book is a really fantastic book, and I really hope you guys read it and enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to read on, have fun, and dream big. See you guys later. Bye!